Welcome back to Theme Park Wizard. Hello, and welcome to my Ask Me Anything stream, where as well some Disney trivia. On these types of streams, you can ask me anything anytime you want. You can literally interrupt my conversation and ask me anything. I'll stop talking and I'll answer your questions. Until people ask me stuff, I have a few news stories I'm going to talk about. You can ask me questions about the news streams or these news stories, or or ask me things, just other theme park related things. And then after all these news stories, I have a few Disney trivia questions, Disney Parks trivia questions to ask you, and feel free to participate in that. Also, if you're on this watching this stream, be sure to give this video a big thumbs up, press that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, definitely subscribe, because with Downtown Disney and the parks starting to reopening up soon across the country and here in Los Angeles, then in Southern California, we'll have a lot of stuff to report on, including some great POVs coming up in the next couple of months. So subscribe for that. Now let's get started with the first news story today. Let's reveal my roller coaster emoji. Alrighty. So the first story today is about Hong Kong. Hong Kong Disneyland has been testing. Really, they've been doing the same procedures that Shanghai Disneyland has been doing, or a few weeks before they opened. The 19th to the 21st, May 19th to May 21st, Hong Kong Disneyland has been testing cast members, testing parades, testing reopening procedures, just like that, stuff like that. So I hope we should be able to get hopefully a reopening date from Hong Kong Disney at least soon. Hopefully as early as next week, but definitely maybe in June. An announcement. I'm hoping for that. Because again, they have been testing the employees. The hotels have been open for at least a month, actually for a couple months, actually in some cases. But the Hong Kong Disneyland Hotel has been open, taking reservations since April 13th. So that is pretty. That's over a month ago. So that could be the very next Disney park to reopen, but we'll really see, because it could be Disney World, the Magic Kingdom at least. As the 27th, the parks or Disney is anticipated to announce the reopening plans to the Orange County Task Force in Florida, which is very interesting. It should be super exciting. Also, I saw today on JPlan21. If you don't follow him, definitely go subscribe to JPlan21. But he said that Universal Studios Universal Japan is given permission by the government of Japan to reopen. No official announcement from Universal on the reopening of Universal Japan, but Asuka has given Japan and Asuka have given theme parks, including Universal, permission to reopen if they would like to. So I wouldn't I wouldn't be surprised if there was an announcement from Universal about the Japan park reopening in the next couple of weeks or so. And keep in mind they just have one park over there. So they're probably the same procedures as the Universal Orlando park. Universal Orlando, of course, is reopening June 1st. First and second to cast or team members only. Third and fourth is for annual pass holders only, and then the fifth is for the general public, which is a pretty good reopening strategy, if you ask me. It gets obviously the annual pass holders are going to be the people who want to go there first, so it gives them 2 full days of two exclusive days to do that, even lessening the demand for when it reopens on June 5th, the park to everybody. So that is pretty good right there, and that's also probably why they don't have that reservation system. Also, again, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, give it a like, and share it. Share out the stream. Tell your friends to come join the stream and talk good old Disney and theme park news. every Wednesday and Saturday. You find some stories. I do a stream and have some Disney trivia at the end. So definitely join these. They're super fun, and hopefully the audience will grow over time. But yeah, so Hong Kong is looking to hopefully reopen. And I saw Paris. Paris has given theme parks, not Disneyland, but theme parks, other smaller theme parks, France has given permission to start reopening in the coming weeks. Lots of European theme parks like Europa Park, Effelting, I forgot the name, Phantasialand, all those are reopening basically this week, kind of in between the May 23rd, which is today, and May 30th time frames. Some are going into June. I feel like Disneyland Paris has not been announced, not been given the green light yet to reopen. But I feel like that will happen again in the next month or so for sure from France. So we're finally getting going with everything, all these parks with the new normal, as they call it. The social distancing, the temperature screenings, the face masks, all that will be required, although it is not required at Legoland, Florida. Legoland, Florida is not requiring face masks. It's optional. It's highly recommended, but it's optional. So some parks can take that same approach as well. And that is it. So that is my Hong Kong. That's basically going on in Hong Kong. Comment below if you live in Hong Kong. If you have any more information, definitely comment your thoughts below. I asked every time, do you guys feel comfortable going to theme parks? Theme parks or City Walk or anything like that. Do you feel comfortable even with the face mask requirement? Do you feel comfortable wearing the face mask in Florida heat? I'd love to know all your thoughts below on all those questions, because it is very, very important. It's something that the theme parks are surveying everyone about, and some will have to live for at least a couple of years. All right, moving on to the next story. All right, so the next story is about the Star Wars Hotel. So the Star Wars Hotel, and in general, construction has been resuming on some Disneyland projects or Disney projects. I'm not entirely sure about the international projects, and again, if you have any more information, you can comment or put in the chat or comment below. But I'm not entirely sure about the international Disney projects, but I do know that Star Wars Hotel has resumed after being defunded. Has been refunded, I guess, and is starting work up again. Along with the Tron coaster and everything at Disney World is starting up again. Disneyland Resort, Mickey Minnie's Runaway Railway, of course, and Avengers Campus have been restarted. The refurbishments have not. I don't know about, and I'm not sure about the Frontierland entrance and the sidewalk repaving. I don't think that has restarted just yet. Snow White Carousel and Haunted Mansion at Disneyland have not restarted, from what I've heard. Again, if you have any other different information, please keep me updated in the chat or in the comments below. But, scratch myself. Oh my gosh. But yeah, that, again, it's exciting that Disney projects are restarting. My only question is, the Star Wars Hotel is supposed to be done in 2021. And as you know, we're in obviously a recession, but a very, very bad recession at the moment. And lots of people are homeless or jobless. So I wonder what the demand for the Star Wars Hotel would be. I thought it was defunded. I thought it actually wouldn't be under construction for a while, because I didn't think people, because this would be like a cruise ship, so cruise ship prices. So I didn't think people had like $1,000 for the family to fly to Orlando, then another $2,000 to stay in there for 2 nights or whatever. I didn't think people would have that for a few years. So I honestly thought it would sit unfinished for a while. I definitely think it would be thought it would be finished in its form, but I thought they just weren't like rushing to get it done. Especially it's one of the first projects to resume construction, because the again, there's just so much. There's it's a lot of money. But at the same time, someone could say, well, it's like almost just about halfway or more done, so why not just finish it? And that makes sense too. I mean, if you just want to finish the finish the thing. It's the shell's already done. The concrete shell's already done. They're working mostly on the interior now. It's, I think it may be even covered in scaffolding. I haven't seen the latest construction update. Shit. Hello? Alright. It says reconnection successful, but we have a problem. God, we're back. Sorry guys, this OBS disconnected. I don't know why. But we're back. And hopefully better than ever. But yeah, back to my question. Will you guys be staying at the Star Wars Hotel? Even if you have the money, if you have everything, would you want to make a trip over there or use it on something else? Is it worth it to you? I'd like to know your thoughts in the comments below. And last, we are going to go ahead and move on to our next story of the day. Zoom, zoom. Yes. A shakeup. A Josh shakeup. A Disney Park shakeup. So as you know, I said in my video last week, and I'm sure as you heard, Josh D'Amaro is the new head of the Parks and the Resorts Division, or consumer products and all that good stuff. And I'm super happy. This is great news. It may have been, well, no, I think the Star Wars Hotel started construction before Josh took over his parks share. But this is good. I think it'll really push for a lot of projects to be finished in their current forms, and even ones that are on the drawing board to kind of get off the drawing board and get moving. Due to people, maybe to draw some more people in. But he also, well, I'm sure enhance the guest experience via new apps or just via in-park changes, for funding for in-park changes, cleaning, maintenance. I'm sure he will go ahead and boost up the park's maintenance for they can do refurbishments and stuff. Because he's been in the park, he walks in the park, he was at the Disney Springs opening. He loves interacting with guests, he's a fan favorite. I am so excited to see what Josh will do to with the Parks Division. And I'm just super happy, and this is very good news for the Disney parks. It's also important to note that he mended the relationship with Anaheim. Sydney and Anaheim and Disney were kind of fighting, which led to the cancellation of the hotel, the Eastern Gate, where the Eastern Gateway being on hold, and the parking garage, the Pixar Palace parking garage being built. And even that was another dispute, as they said as like too close. They wanted to move the Anaheim wanted to move it like a few hundred feet north because it was crossing district lines, and some stuff about subsidies and all that good stuff. So they just ended the ticket tax, they ended all that good stuff, and Josh D'Amaro really helped mended the relationship between Disney and Anaheim quite considerably, and that continues today, which is fantastic. We have him to thank, and it's awesome because as the head of the Parks Division, if it ever were to get bad again, he can repair it. But I think with him as the head of the parks, I think he will maintain that good relationship. I think Anaheim really likes Josh. Again, you can comment your thoughts below on what you guys think of Josh and how the relationship with the city of Anaheim. But I think he did a really good job. So I'm excited for him in that respect, at least for Disneyland, as the head of the Parks Division. I think he'll do very well for the whole Disney parks all around the world and the whole division. But locally, at the Disneyland Resort, he really did help mend this situation between Disneyland and Anaheim. With him as the head of the parks, I think the relationship will be hopefully good for years to come. The Disney parks, you see, the executive shuffles continue. They continue like every few months, it seems like. So hopefully he'll be head of the parks and resorts for a while. I'm not entirely sure how long Chapek was head of parks and resorts. Let me check it up. How long was Chapek head of parks and resorts? If you know this answer, definitely let me know in the comments below. Wow, Chapek 60 years old. But how? I don't know. I don't know. Ooh, sorry. I don't know. How long he's been. I don't know how long he's been the head of the parks and resorts. Let's see. Who is? That'd be very interesting if you guys know how long Chapek has been the head. I just hope that oh no, that's not what I'm looking. Let's see. Yeah, I don't know, but I just hope basically Josh Duhamel is the head of parks and resorts for at least a few years, because I feel like he'll be a very good head of parks and resorts. And again, let me know your comments and thoughts below. Like the video and subscribe if you haven't for awesome theme park updates. And with that, let's move on to our last story for our trivia, and that is about Legoland, Florida. Zoom, zoom. Alright, so Legoland, Florida is opening June 1st. Universal is opening June 1st, but again, only to team members for June 1st and 2nd. Legoland, Florida is opening to everybody June 1st, and they're not requiring a reservation, I don't think. And they're also not requiring a face mask. Universal is requiring face mask. Legoland's not. Maybe because it's a whole bunch of little kids. Maybe because it's not. Legoland parks don't have a lot of attendance or as high attendance as the Universal parks. I don't know. But maybe because it's hot in Florida. Maybe Legoland, California. That'll be very interesting. When we get to phase 3 here in California, when the theme parks start reopening, if Legoland, California will require a face mask, well, then we for sure know then it's about the Florida heat for Legoland, Florida. But that's very interesting. I love Legoland. I love Miniland USA. I hope to attend Legoland, California when it reopens to get videos of it and videos of Miniland USA and the Coast Cruise and POVs and stuff like that. Because I really miss that part. Same with Knott's Berry Farm. But what do you guys think about the what do you think about the optional face mask requirement? I know I kind of asked this early in the stream, but specifically for Legoland, I guess, or for Florida or California, do you think Legoland will require face masks in California but not in Florida because of the heat situation? What do you guys think? Comment your thoughts below. I'd love to get a nice and active discussion either during the chat or off the chat. So let me know your thoughts below. And I'm just so excited for these parks to open. SeaWorld Orlando has been testing. Hopefully in the next couple of weeks they'll probably present a reopening plan to the Orange County Task Force. And yeah, it should be exciting. And thank you guys for sticking around for the news stories. We're about to go ahead and do the trivia now. I'm going to do about 5 trivia questions this time. Just because when I was looking for the Disney Park trivia, a lot of it's just Disney World trivia. And I noticed a lot of the same questions. So I'm going to do some 5 questions that are hopefully different than the ones that I've done in the past. So let's go ahead and find that trivia. Alright, so here we go. As always, you have about 30 seconds to answer the question, and then I'll give you the answer. So, question number 1. When did Walt Disney World first open to the public? When did Walt Disney World first open to the public? 30 seconds starting now. Starting now. When did Walt Disney World open to the public? Most Disney Parks fans, I assume, would know this, but very interesting. When did Walt Disney World, and that's just the Magic Kingdom, it started, open to the public? About 5 seconds. Alright, Disney World opened in 1971. That's right, 1971. Specifically, October 1st, 1971, and as nearly everybody who's a Disney fan knows, the 50th anniversary is October 1st, 2021. And hopefully the coronavirus has kind of put some projects in jeopardy of missing that opening date. So hopefully they get to it. But Disney likes to do celebrations for like years. 60th anniversary was like a year and a half, which is fantastic. I loved it. So I'm sure the 50th anniversary will go on for at least a couple of years at Walt Disney World. Question 2. How much land does Disney World comprise? How much land does Disney World comprise? You have 30 seconds starting now. How much land? And I'll give you an example. I'll give you a hint. It's the size of, about roughly the size of, or San Francisco can fit inside of it. I don't know if it's exactly the same size as San Francisco, but San Francisco, the city of San Francisco, can fit inside it. About 10 more seconds. 10 more seconds. What is the size? How many square miles or acres does Disney comprise? The answer, Disney World, is roughly 50 square miles. 50 square miles. Disney originally purchased the land for $5 million. That is super cheap. Crazy. I mean, expensive in those times, but still, I feel like pretty cheap for land values. For so much land. That's it. Let's see. Wow, okay, so what is the smallest and largest theme park at Disney? This answer here is catering to Disney World, but I'm going to make the question in general. What is the smallest Disney park in the world, and what's the largest Disney park in the world? You have 30 seconds to answer, starting right now. Smallest Disney park in the world, and largest Disney park in the world. Smallest Disney park in the world, and largest Disney park in the world. Alright, let's see. Let me make sure my answer is correct here. I was gonna say. God damn it. They don't. Hold on. Current. I believe the smallest Disney park in. Okay. Alright. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe the smallest Walt Disney Park is Walt Disney Studios Park in Paris. I was going to say California Adventure, because I think California Adventure is 69 acres. But either Hollywood Studios got a big increase and like expansions. So I don't know how many acres that is now, but either Hollywood Studios, California Adventure, or Walt Disney Studios. Funny, they're all a studios type of park. Have as the smallest Disney park in the world, but the largest Disney park in the world is Shanghai Disney by acreage. Alrighty, let's see. A couple more questions. Who are Imagineers? Who are Disney Imagineers? You have 15 seconds to actually answer this one because it's kind of easy. Who are Disney Imagineers? 15 seconds starting now. Who are Disney Imagineers? All right. The Imagineers are people Disney hired to create theme park attractions. Disney Imagineers, of course. And lastly, um, um, how far apart are trash cans at Walt Disney World? How far apart are trash cans at Disney World and just about the Disney parks? All Disney parks. You have 30 seconds to answer the question, starting now. How far apart are the trash cans? About 10 more seconds. Alright, the trash cans are 30 steps apart. You will not be able to walk more than 30 steps without finding another trash can. And also, on a related note, that's why Disney doesn't want to sell gum in its parks or even really allow it, because it's really, really messy. Like, yes, very messy. So that's why they don't sell shopping malls. So, shopping gum. Well, thank you guys for joining this Ask Me Anything live stream in Disney Parks Trivia. Subscribe for more theme park updates, especially on the reopening dates of Disney World and other theme park attractions in Florida as early as next week, as potential hopefully news on Downtown Disney may be reopening later on sometime in June, now that Orange County is in full phase 2. So subscribe for more theme park updates. Thank you guys for watching. Thank you for all the support. As always, have a fantastic day.